What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Azkhalon, and welcome back to another Video Games Monthly unboxing video. It is March, and it's time for a new box. This is a Super Nintendo box. All Super Nintendo games, at least 5, that are guaranteed to be in the box, and I'm so excited for this unboxing video. I missed out on the Super Nintendo as a kid, and I've been really trying to collect games that I missed out on in my childhood. I did not own a Super Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis during that generation, and so I'm trying to catch up on the Super Nintendo games. So I'm excited to receive some from Video Games Monthly. But before we get into the unboxing video, I want to talk to you Azguardians for just a moment. So if you're here only for the unboxing, I will put chapters in the description below so you guys can skip ahead to the unboxing part of the video, because I'm pretty long-winded. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to talk to my Azguardians, but I kind of want to address, briefly why I haven't been posting as much content lately as I normally post. And actually, I think this past week and a half, this has been the longest time I've gone on YouTube without posting a video. Let's talk about that. Then we're going to get into the unboxing video. So I guess the story starts back in December, right before Christmas break. Our main pipe in our house, I think it's the main pipe, I don't know that much about that stuff, it ended up being very clogged and backed up. Well, we were running the washing machine on the opposite side of the house one day, and then that caused the toilet in our master bathroom to overflow, and it flooded our bathroom with sewage and water and stuff. And so Roto-Rooter came in, we shut the water off in there. It was just a mess. Roto-Rooter came in, they fixed the clog in the pipe, and they did an assessment of the flooring, and it turns out that the water had damaged the bathroom floor, our master bedroom floor, and the floor of another bedroom that's on the back side of the bathroom. And it also got into the hallway closet a little bit as well. So it turned out that we had to have our floor replaced in all of those rooms and part of the hallway. And so, Roto-Rooter, they came in, fixed everything. They moved our bed, thankfully, because our bed is pretty heavy, to the living room. So my wife and I, we've been sleeping in the living room since December. So almost 3 months now. Yeah, about 3 months now. We've been in the living room. And so, we found a contractor through a mutual friend, but with Christmas break, he was out of town. He was unable to come in. He had other jobs that he was working on. And so finally, I think like a week or two after Christmas break, we're more into January now. So after New Year's, he came in, did an assessment of what everything, would cost, made an estimate, got insurance involved. We had to pay deductibles, which I don't talk about how much that was. And everything was set for them to do work, but of course they still had projects that they had to work on. And then in the middle of January, a few weeks after we got back into school, there was a huge snowstorm that came through the area. And so for a week we were at home from school. There was ice on the roads, snow and ice, and we're in the South, so you Northerners, you guys get prepared for stuff like that, but us Southerners, we are not prepared. I mean, because we barely see stuff like that. So I don't feel like we should go out and purchase equipment and have all those means necessary to take care of stuff like this when it does happen. But unfortunately, when something like this does occur, it does suck because we don't have the infrastructure in place, whatever. And so we were stuck at home for a week, which I didn't mind too much. I got to, record some stuff for my YouTube channel and kind of get caught up at the time. And I enjoyed, a secondary break from school, because there's some school systems that they get another break in February, then they get spring break in April. The spring semester, as a teacher, we don't get a whole lot of breaks. We get Christmas break, and New Year's, which spills into January. Then we get President's Day off, get spring break, and that's it. Whereas in the fall, we get a lot more breaks. So I was grateful for the time at home, but that also set the contractor back another week because they were unable to get to jobs that they were already working on. And so fast forward to about a week and a half ago, they were finally able to come in, and so they painted all of the rooms. I thought it was kind of weird that they painted the rooms first before replacing the flooring, but whatever, they're going to go back and touch up the paint once they're completely done. And then this past week, so it is March 10th, as of the recording of this video, they put the flooring in. It was cool because when they ripped up the floor, we discovered that we had hardwood underneath. We had carpet in the room, there was hardwood underneath, so we decided to go with hardwood. So they replaced the flooring in the both bedrooms and the hallway with hardwood. The hallway already had hardwood in it, And so we got, something that matched pretty close, but the coloring's a little off. But they put down all of the flooring and the tile in the bathroom. And so, my wife and I have been having to move furniture around, take clothes out of all of our closets, all kind of stuff. Like we did that last weekend before they came in and did the flooring. And so that is why I haven't been able to record as much lately and get, content out to you guys. So I apologize for that. I've been very busy with, stuff with the house. And then I'm a track coach. You guys may know if you've been following my channel for a long time. I coach technically 3 sports. I coach football in the fall, indoor track during the winter, and outdoor track in the spring. So I'm always coaching all year round too. So that makes it a little more challenging to make YouTube videos as well. Well, we've had 4 track meets in the span of the last 7 days. This upcoming week is spring break. So we don't have any track meets during spring break. And then after spring break, we go back to having maybe 1, maybe 2 in a week. And so my weeks will be freed up a lot more. I won't be as busy, but with all the stuff that's going on in the house and the track meets, I've been so busy. Like life has been lifing right now. And so I haven't been able to make, content for you guys. And so I was really planning to get caught up during spring break. I had a bunch of ideas. Well, the other day we found out that today is Sunday, Monday through Friday, we have to be out of the house completely because they're going to come in and sand the floors and finish them and all that good stuff. And there's going to be dust accumulating. They're going to seal off portions of the house to make sure dust don't get all over our stuff, because we got a bunch of our stuff in our living room right now and in other rooms of the house. And so we're going to stay with my in-laws, my father-in-law. We're going to stay at their house. And so that's going to put a little damper on the plans that I had. So I've been recording some stuff today, including this footage for my unboxing video. I'm going to take part of my computer with me over to my father-in-law, so I'll still be able to record some gameplay footage without my face cam. I'm not taking my camera with me. I'm going to leave that here. But I'll be able to also edit videos. And so it's going to be weird being in a different location with my setup. But I'm going to do the best that I can to get as much done over spring break as possible. Hopefully next Saturday, we'll be back in the house completely. Everything will be completely done. And that way I can record some more videos next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So that way I can have some content ready to go, after spring break. But, I was a little upset about that. It kind of put a damper in my plans, but it is what it is. I mean, my wife has been very positive about this, and kind of looking at the positive side, at least we're displaced from our house during spring break, not a week where we're at work. We're both teachers. Not a week where we're at work, and so then we got to stay at my father-in-law's house, but also get to work, and it, having to adjust to leaving at different times than we're used to and all of that good stuff. So it's kind of a good thing that it's happening this week. But I just wanted to be a little bit transparent with you as guardians. I don't push a whole lot about my private life out there, but if it affects the channel to where I'm not posting as consistently, I just kind of want you guys to know what's going on. And I'm not trying to ask for sympathy and for you guys to feel sorry for me. If you do, that's cool, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just want to let you guys know what's been going on. So hopefully, this week, spring break week, I'll have a couple of videos come out, and then hopefully the following week I'll have some as well, because I'm going to really, really try to record as much as I can next Saturday and Sunday. But anyways, enough talking about all of that in my personal life. You guys are here for the unboxing video. I know a lot of you are excited about the Super Nintendo box and me receiving some SNES games. I think next month I'm going to do Sega Genesis. Right now it's SNES. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing part of the video. Let's go. For those of you who don't know, Video Games Monthly is a monthly subscription service where you can receive 3, 4, 5, or 10 games delivered to your doorstep in a box like this. I always feel like Vanna White whenever I do this part of the video, but in a lovely, lovely box like this that used to be completely white for the most part, and now it has like red accents on it. But they deliver it to your doorstep or your front porch, wherever your mail person puts stuff that might not be big enough to, or might be too big, sorry, to fit into your mailbox. You go and grab it, you open it up, and you see the wonderful goodies that they sent you inside. So you go on their website, you choose the consoles that you own, and you can change consoles each month. You update your game library so they don't send you duplicate games. And then, of course, you choose your subscription service beforehand. But then you open it up, you get the games from the consoles that you selected, random games. You know, you don't know what to expect. There's a whole mystery behind it. And they also send you a goodie that's either Video Games Monthly related or video games related in your box. And so then it's just smiles all around. I love this service. I love the mystery of what's inside my box. I know I got Super Nintendo games. I'm looking down, but my box is still closed. I promise. This is a blind unboxing video. I have not looked at the contents within because I want you guys to see my realistic reactions to the box. And I'm really hoping I get some good stuff in this. I might even get a 1-up card. So a 1-up card guarantees an extra game in your box. So I could get 6. I have the 5-up box plan where I pay, I think, $44.99 a month. Don't quote me on that. I'll fact check that later. I don't even know how much I pay for this service, y'all. That's how much I love it. I don't even care. And so each month, you know, I try to get back, hopefully with the 5 games, around the value for what I pay for the box. Most of the time I'm overvalued. There's a few times that I'm undervalued, but it definitely balances out more so in favor of you being overvalued what you pay each month. So let's dive into it. I think I explained how it works enough. I'm trying not to bump my mic here. All right, got the box mostly open, so I want to look up. All right, first things first, I'm gonna pull out bubble wrap first and foremost. There is the bubble wrap. All right, I'm gonna close this back as I pull out the first thing, which is a card here. And like I said, a couple of months ago, they made the card big. This just tells you that, actually, I never read it for you guys. I've been doing this service for over a year. So let me read this to you really quickly. It says, "We hope you enjoy your latest box. Please update your library on the website by adding these games and any other games you may have acquired. All updates to your gaming library must be made 7 business days prior to the end of the month." And then it reminds you to win 3 free games by posting your box to social media for a chance to win 3 free games in your next box. Video Games Monthly chooses 1 random winner every month. And I keep forgetting to do this each month. So Zach, I already know. I'll wait. That's a running joke on my channel for these VGM unboxing videos. So you have to go back a few months ago and you can kind of see the origin of how that started. All right, let me see if I can find my goodie first. So it feels like we have 5 games, so no 1-up card. I was hoping they would give me 6 Super Nintendo games since I'm really trying to build a collection. What is this right here? Let's try to close the box back. Oh, I'm hitting my mic. Promise I didn't see what was inside. Oh wow, I got several goodies here. So we got some Zelda stickers. So The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild right here. Gosh, I keep hitting my microphone. Stop it. Then we got, I guess this is Link's Shield in the Breath of the Wild game. I still want to play that game. I really want a Nintendo Switch. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like I really want to play those. I have A Link to the Past and Twilight Princess on my shelf behind me. I can't wait to finish playing A Link to the Past. I've started it a while ago. And then I want to play some Twilight Princess. I do want to go back. I played a little bit of Ocarina of Time back in the day. I've never been into Zelda, but I'm slowly getting into the franchise. And so I want to go back and play Ocarina of Time as well. And maybe check out some other Zelda games whenever I have the time. And then we got a sticker of Link here. That's really cool. His hat has like a bird's beak on it. I don't know if something like that happens in Breath of the Wild because I haven't played it yet, but that's really cool. All right, got some stickers, got 3 stickers. So thank you, Video Games Monthly crew. All right, let's get into the games. So we kind of got 2 stacks here. So the left stack, oh gosh, I'm hitting my mic. Trying to fold my box back so it's easier to close. Left stack has 3 games. So we're gonna start with the higher stack here. So our first game, oh gosh, I hit my mic again. Sorry, y'all. I swear I know what I'm doing. All right, the first game, here we go. Power Moves. I've never heard of that game. Some guy is like punching another guy on the cartridge here. The sticker. Oh, it's got some writing on the back, like some little torn stuff. I love, like my buddy Jay from Square Pegs, he loves all the imperfections of games that he receives in his VGM box. And I love that too. It shows you that this game has definitely been used and worn, not like worn like clothes, but you know, through use, it has worn down a little bit. And I kind of like that, you know, it shows some history to it. But yeah, Power Moves, never heard of this. I'm expecting it to be a fighting game. Could be something else, but let's pop it in and see if we like it. Power Moves. Power Athlete, which is known outside of Japan for the Sega Genesis as Deadly Moves and for the Super Nintendo as Power Moves, is a 1992 fighting video game. I always find it fascinating when games have different names outside of like Japan. It's usually like outside of Japan and in North America, like they have 2 different names, but this one's got like 3 different names depending on what system it's on. So I think that's kind of funny. The gameplay is that of traditional head-to-head fighting games, but unlike most games of its type, the single-player mode is limited to one character, a protagonist named Joe. One of the game's most distinctive aspects is an RPG-like system which enables the player to boost Joe's various attributes such as strength, speed, and endurance. Another gimmick is the use of a two-plane fighting area, similar to that of SNK's Fatal Fury King of Fighters. Despite the difference in name between the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, there's no actual difference in gameplay, content, or characters. Of course though, the Super Nintendo version has blood recolored to look like sweat, because you know, Nintendo's all about being family friendly, so we can't show blood in our fighting games. That's why as a kid, I always preferred the Sega Genesis versions of fighting games, like Street Fighter 2. I only played that one on the Genesis, I never played it on the Super Nintendo. Same thing with the Mortal Kombat games. I mean, it's your basic generic, you know, fighting game from the time. The health bar kind of starts in the middle, which I thought was kind of weird. Like, it's not completely full. So that's kind of odd. I wonder if as you progress, you gain more health for future fights. I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I might have to keep this one. I love fighting games from that time period. Like, I'm just so partial to them. I mean, sure, there are a lot of like button mashing involved, but they're so much fun, especially when you learn the combos and you can master their attacks and stuff. Power up, 0 points. Okay, so you level up depending on, I guess, your performance. Okay, so you do gain more life. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's the password if I want to skip Warren. Okay, that's cool. I was wondering why it was asking me earlier when I first got into the game to put in a password. Okay, I already beat Warren. Okay, so he's... I guess you can fight him again and maybe level up. Let's see. Yeah, you can fight Warren again. Okay. So I guess you kind of choose who you want to go against. I mean, I don't know if any character is harder than another one. Yeah, I like how you can move up and down on the screen too, not just left and right. That's kind of a neat touch. This is a kind of cool game. I never heard of it. I don't know why I did a rematch against him. I need to fight some other characters so you can see what they look like. Okay, so I don't want to fight somebody like this Vagnod guy because he has a lot of health. Let's fight the lowest health person, which was Warren, and he kicked my tail. So I guess the next is this Lewin. I don't know how to pronounce their name. Oh wow, like Vega. Oh man, did those things hit me as they came back? I didn't realize they were like boomerangs. Oh gosh, I'm getting destroyed now. Got you in the corner. Oh, not close enough. Yes, I got him. I thought he was gonna get me in the end. Ah, that stupid. He always starts off with that stupid attack. No, stop. Every time I try to jump, how do I block that? Okay, they only go a certain distance. Got him. This is cool. Trying to figure out, you know, these different moves and stuff. I don't know how to do like any special attacks. I'm assuming there are special attacks, like him throwing the stupid whatever those were. This is fun. Maybe we do a couple more fights and then we'll end this playthrough, but I'm enjoying this one. I'm gonna keep this one. Never heard of this one before. Power moves. All right, we'll try this Chun-Li looking girl. So there's only, let's see how many characters there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 you can fight. Okay, apparently I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now. There's another character named Ranker, who's the American Champion of Champions. He serves as the game's final boss and is only playable via hidden passwords. So it's like, I guess I can look those up nowadays, but back then, how did you figure that out? All right, anyways, let's play this Chun-Li type girl, Ryan. She's the only female fighter in the game. I think Chun-Li was the only one in like Street Fighter 2, wasn't she? For the longest time, I thought Vega was a girl. And then Mortal Kombat, the first one only had Sonya in it. I was about to say this game's not very inclusive of female fighters, but back then, a lot of fighting games didn't have more than one female, at least, you know, during their first iteration. You know, Street Fighter later added like Cammy and I don't even know any other females in Street Fighter because I never really played past like the third game. I think I played the third one. Is that when Cammy got introduced, or was it like Hyper Street Fighter? And there's so many different versions of Street Fighter. Like I don't even know when certain characters were introduced and stuff. Gotcha. Those throws in this game seem a little OP. Definitely. And then Mortal Kombat 2 introduced, that one introduced Katana and Mileena, I think, yeah. And then eventually you had, you know, Jade, and then Johnny Cage's daughter, Jack's daughter. Are there any other females in the Mortal Kombat series so far? Oh, the Sindel, the female Goro, what was her name? Shiva or something like that. So yeah, a good bit of female. Oh, a bonus stage. Oh, what'd I do here? Okay, what I do? Oh, I gotta hit the ones that's lit. Oh, how do I do that? Oh gosh. There we go. I hit both of them. Ah. This is hard. Getting both. Oh gosh, I was too close. Oh no. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I hit the wrong one. The kicking seems a little easier than the punch. It's a cool little bonus stage. Oh gosh. No! It's hard to aim. A lot of double bass in the music. 17 out of 30. Okay, so you got a bonus score. Oh, that's cool. That's like the test your might and all that stuff. Okay, that music's getting repetitive now. All right, let's try at least one more fight. Baraki looks like he's got the least amount of health. Yeah, let's go against this guy. Oh wow, he got up quickly and threw me. I didn't expect that. Aw, can I throw something? Yeah, take that, sucker. When I get back in the corner, I start throwing them. I wish they had like a "you win" like in the other games. I mean, you can definitely tell some of those other ones are a little more polished than this one, but I'm still enjoying it. I don't play a whole lot of modern fighting games, but the kind of the Sega Genesis era, you know, including Super Nintendo, even though I didn't own a Super Nintendo as a kid, and kind of like not the PS1, but kind of the PS2 original Xbox era. I was really into fighting games during those time periods, and then like on the Nintendo 64, I was into wrestling games, and so then I kind of got like with the Xbox 360 and the PS3, I kind of got into more story-driven single-player games, and I got out of like the fighting games. But I used to love fighting games as a kid. Like that's all I pretty much played on my Sega Genesis, besides like the occasional like Sonic. And it was so cool too, because like one of my sisters, she's not really a gamer. I mean, she'll play some stuff every now and again, and my mom's not really a gamer either, but my mom would even get in and play with us, and so would one of my sisters. Like my youngest sister, she's into games, but my other one's not, and they would still play those fighting games with me when I was a kid. So some fun memories there of playing with the family. But yeah, this is cool. I'm really gonna try to see off camera if I can get through this entire game and beat all these characters, and then try to figure out how to fight Ranker. And I didn't adjust the difficulty or anything in this game, but I've beaten, what, 4 people? So I got 1, 2, 3 left. So I'll fight them off camera, unfortunately. But yeah, this was Power Moves. Really cool fighting game. You know, like I said, not as polished, not as, you know, as, I guess, not as much depth as the, you know, the bigger known fighting games at the time, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and even Killer Instinct. But still a really cool concept. I like you can move up and down on the screen. That's really cool, and that can present, you know, a whole new strategy for the game. So I'm definitely gonna keep this game, and I look forward to playing more of it. All right, game number 2. So we're gonna continue from this left stack here. So this left stack is now down to 1 game. All right, Game number 2 is The Jungle Book. Disney's The Jungle Book. Okay, so this was one of the few kind of Disney licensed games that came out during this time. There was like The Lion King, Aladdin, that I didn't really play as a child. I've never played The Jungle Book. I hope I like it. I enjoyed Aladdin. I didn't play Aladdin a whole lot as a kid, but I did like it. I heard the Sega Genesis version, I think, is better for Aladdin because you get the sword and stuff like that. I think that version is better than the Super Nintendo. But the Lion King I played a lot. I played that one on Sega Genesis, of course, because I didn't own a SNES. And I think it's very comparable on both systems. But yeah, The Jungle Book, this is kind of cool. I'm hoping it's good like those other two, but I don't know. Never played it before, so let's pop it in. Disney's The Jungle Book. Disney's The Jungle Book is a series of platform video games based on the 1967 Disney animated film of the same name. The game was released by Virgin Interactive Entertainment in 1994 for the Nintendo Game Boy, Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis / Mega Drive, Sega Game Gear, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and MS-DOS. A lot of systems this game was released on. And so the gameplay is the same on all versions, but technological differences between the systems force some changes in level design, resulting in 6 fairly different versions of the same game. In the game, the player controls Mowgli, a young boy who has been raised by wolves. Mowgli must leave his home in the jungle and go back to the human village because Shere Khan, a tiger, is now hunting him. Mowgli must fight jungle wildlife and ultimately Shere Khan himself to reach his village. During his journey, he meets famous characters from the movie like Baloo and King Louie that aid him in his quest along the way. So I'm playing the Super Nintendo version, which received kind of a mixed review. The critics thought that Mowgli's adventures in the SNES version are very repetitive, centering around his ability to swing on vines. They also criticized the limited use of Baloo, who they felt to be the film's best character. A lot of critics rated the Genesis version, which seems to be the case in these Disney games, as superior to the SNES and NES versions due to its faster and more varied gameplay and brighter graphics. But the Genesis version was criticized for the lack of continuous and sometimes imprecise controls. I think I would rather play with precise controls. But like the Aladdin game, for example, which is another Disney game released around this time period, a lot of people say the Genesis version is better. I don't see any differences between the Lion King. Like, I think both versions are pretty good, but I only played the Sega Genesis version of the Lion King as a kid. And now I get to try out the Jungle Book, so that's really cool. Pretty cool little platformer. Very bright, definitely. Look how big the sprite is of Mowgli. It's really cool. Seem to be a good amount of health pickups, and I'm playing on normal. Okay, there's gems that I'm collecting, so I guess I gotta collect those. Ah. See, I just don't know if there's a button to grab the vines and stuff. It seems like sometimes he automatically grabs the vines. Oh, I've reached the end. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Can't go that way. Okay, let's go back. I guess I gotta collect these gems, maybe? This is where an instruction manual would come in handy. Go up top. Where's some more at? See, I wanted to stay up top. Okay, I can get back up there. Oh, I grabbed another one. So what's the, I wonder what the difference is between the green and the like orange gems or whatever color. Okay, I want to get up here. I can't. When I lose a life, okay, I keep the gems that I collected. Sorry, I'm really trying to concentrate. So there's like gaps in my talking. I'm like, I'll say a word and then I'll stop because I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I got 7 of those. How many am I supposed to grab? And what are these for? Those kind of like bombs, I guess. Those apples. See, how do I... That was kind of cool. It's like underwear became like a little parachute. Yeah, I think it's just automatic. You just gotta aim for the vines and you automatically grab onto them. Pretty easy to defeat. Oh, I can move that. I know that. Pretty easy to defeat the enemies. It's not too hard. Come back at the beginning. How many gems am I supposed to get? Okay, I'm looking at the Wikipedia. Let's see. Levels are completed by collecting a sufficient number of gems, then finding a specific character placed in the level, with the boss character being encountered every other level. The player scores points by obtaining gems along with having fruits or other items that contribute to the player's in-game score. Okay, how many? I don't know how many I need to get though. Oh my gosh, I forgot those things shoot projectiles. Okay, I'm playing on normal, so I'm supposed to get 10. All right, where's that character at then? Am I supposed to get 10 of both though? Ow! Right, where's that character that I'm looking for? I don't know. About to die already. Oh, whoa, hi. Aw. I like the little animation when you die though. Those characters come out and they put you on like a stretcher. Oh yeah, I forget I can stomp on stuff too. These old platforming games. Okay, where's this character I'm supposed to find? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through this first level for you guys. Oh, that snake can help me. Oh, there's Baloo. Is that where I was supposed to go? Okay, did I beat the first level? Oh, I did. Red gems 6, bonus gems 10. Maybe the Wikipedia, I think it says it's showing the Genesis version more so, because there's not a easy, there's a practice mode, then there's normal, and then there's hard, but it says easy, medium, and hard on the Wikipedia. So I guess I just have to find that special character that's at the end. Like, I guess it'll be one of my homies. All right, this is kind of cool. I'm gonna keep this. This is one of those Disney triad of games from the time period. I never played this one as a kid like I did. What's that mask? Does that make me invincible? Oh yeah, it does. That's cool. Thank you, Baloo. But I never played this one as a kid like I did Aladdin and the Lion King. I played the Lion King the most. This is a checkpoint. And then I played Aladdin some, not a whole lot. I do have to say on the Lion King, I did successfully get past the Stampede level. I don't think I ever beat the game, but I did get past the Stampede level. So that's one of my gaming achievements that I'm really proud of. Go away. Oh no, I missed it. It's just so hard to tell where to go on these old games. Why can't I grab that? Ah. How do I get that? You gotta aim precisely to get the vines. That's the one thing I don't like. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Why can't I get that one? Ah. Ow. Ow. Sorry, Mowgli. Okay, I'm about to end this in a second. I can't get that one. All right, let's go up here. What's up there? Oh no. Oh. I think I only have one more life left anyways. Yeah, that's it. How do I get that? I like that you seem to have unlimited bananas. That's really cool. I have no idea what I'm doing this level. Oh, I don't like. Oh, it respawns. Bruh. All right, I think I'm dead. All right, game over. All right, so this was Disney's The Jungle Book. Really cool. It's pretty fun. Not as fun as I remember Aladdin and the Lion King to be. I mean, the Lion King was tough. It was like the Dark Souls of the time period, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. I like the Lion King, and I like this one, so I'm gonna keep this one, and hopefully one day I'll have the Lion King and Aladdin as well. I kind of want to get the Genesis version of this game too and see how different they are. I don't really care to get the NES version because I just know the NES version is gonna be inferior to the Genesis and Super Nintendo. but I at least want to check out maybe some YouTube videos and see what it looks like. But yeah, this is Jungle Book, another keeper from this box. Will we have another 10 for 10 box where I keep all of the games in the box? Stay tuned and find out as I check out the other 3 games remaining in my box. All right, I'm almost halfway done. Before I get to game number 3, I want to point out that I record the gameplay footage for this unboxing video after I'm done with the unboxing part. So the first 2 games that I received so far, you guys probably know at this point whether I liked them or not and decided to keep them and add them to my collection, but I don't know yet. I never really, I heard of the Jungle Book, but I've never heard of Power Moves, so I don't know how well I would like both games, but I just want you guys to be aware of that because I'm going to be talking about these games as I continue to unbox them, but I haven't played them yet. Unless it's something from my childhood that I did play. Who knows? I rarely get games from my childhood that I did play because I was kind of set in my ways as a child. I only played certain games, and then your parents only bought you certain games a year. And so I kind of stayed in my own lane as far as games that I played as a child. And so I rarely get games that I've played before from VGM, but occasionally I do. So, you know, where was I going with that? Unless I get a game that I know, more than likely I've never played it before. And so then you guys are going to get my reaction during the gameplay footage part. All right, that took way too long to explain. All right, game number 3 is Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. What? I've never heard of this game, and I like the traded stickers out here. Trade a tape. We buy, sell, and trade video games. It's got a phone number on there. We should call it and see if they're still in business nowadays. But it says no box, no instructions. Oh, that's the sticker to let you know that is a loose cartridge. But Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. This seems like this is going to be along the lines of Shaq Fu. Like they took a famous basketball player and put him in a game that doesn't fully have anything to do with the sport that they play. I mean, this one at least is basketball where Shaq Fu is fighting, which is weird. But yeah, I'm curious to see how good Combat Basketball is. So I can't stop laughing. This is hilarious. Let's pop it in and see if we enjoy it. Future Basketball is a futuristic basketball video game for the Amiga and Atari ST released in 1990. It was ported to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System by Hudson Soft in 1991 as Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. I'm assuming they were trying to capitalize on Bill Lambier's name, as he was a pretty big basketball player at the time. It was the first basketball game released for the Super Nintendo. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. The game stars Bill Lambier, who played for the Detroit Pistons of the NBA during a time when the team was notorious for aggressive and dirty physical play. Yeah, I remember that time period. They were the bad boys of Detroit. I remember the Chicago Bulls, who I was a huge fan of as a kid, you know, going against them multiple times in the playoffs, in the Eastern Conference playoffs. The game takes place in the year 2031. Bill Lambier has become commissioner of a basketball league, fired the referees, and created a style of play without rules. There are no fouls, and use of weapons is perfectly legal. So this seems like it's gonna be like kind of like NBA Jam, you know, games like that. What was that other one? Arch Rivals, where you can foul and stuff. But the twist is you can use weapons in this game. That's weird. The game utilizes an uncommon overhead view of the court. Unlike real basketball, players can physically check each other on the court without the threat of personal or team fouls. Destructive items such as bombs frequently appear on the court. This is really cool. One other cool thing that I want to add really quickly that I discovered while doing research. I mean, I don't know how well I'm gonna like this game, but the concept of it is kind of funny. The cool thing that I discovered though is that a season lasts 14 games without any playoff games. After each season, the top 2 teams in each league advance to the league above, and the bottom 2 teams in each league gets moved down to the league below. So it's kind of like current soccer in certain countries, like in England, you know, you got the different tiers. The Premier League is at the top, of course, and so, you know, at the end of the season, the bottom 3, I think it's bottom 3 teams get relegated. The top 3 teams from the next league, which is like the championship league or whatever, they get promoted. So that's kind of cool that they do stuff like this, kind of following like real life soccer. I don't know how to shoot. How did he make a basket from underneath the basket? The player in the game starts out his career in the 3rd division and must work his way up to the Super League, where the best teams vie for league supremacy. I did see that the game received negative reviews, so that's not a good sign. The graphics, sounds, and controls were all criticized. So for this playthrough, I decided to just do a single game instead of starting a league. If I end up keeping this game off camera, I may start a league and see how far I can get. Yeah, the controls are really confusing in this game. Okay, I get the arrows are the person I'm controlling. This is weird, man. I wanted to like this because this premise is so cool, but I don't know how to pass it in without passing it to them. I guess that's the point, and then I can just fight them. I don't like this at all. Yep, I can see why this game got really bad reviews. The concept's really cool, but the execution is not great. So it has like typical basketball rules, just obviously you can punch and fight and shoot weapons. I kind of want to keep this just to learn how to play it. Like, I'm getting used to the camera angle, but I do not like this camera angle at all. No, go. No. No, I don't know how to play this game. Oh my gosh. This is so lame. Oh, I just do it right to him. Oh my gosh, I'm getting blown out. Music's kind of cool. See, like, what is that? A bomb, I guess? I can't even get the ball down the court at this point. Yeah, this is frustrating. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Get off me. Okay, how do I score? I was about to say that guy better not catch me. Okay, that's time. How the heck do I score? I guess with B. That seems to be the only thing that I can throw the ball with. Maybe I gotta press like up and B? I don't know. This is weird. Okay, I gotta look up how to shoot because I want to try to at least score one time. Hold on, I'm pausing it. How to shoot in Bill Lambeer's. I guess I could have done just combat or future. What is it called? Future basketball. Combat basketball. It's all done by pressing the B button. Okay, I was right. You'll pass when you mean to shoot and you'll tackle when you mean to jump. So yeah, it says right here, I'm looking it up on the SNES a day. It's like, it's a bizarre control scheme that ignores the other 5 usable buttons for no discernible reason. So how the heck do I shoot while holding the ball and not pressing the D-pad? Okay, so I gotta stop pressing the D-pad. I think I've been pressing the D-pad the whole time. That's so dumb. You got all these other buttons. Only works on your half of the court. Okay, where are my teammates? How do I get them near me? This is stupid. I don't get how to control my teammates. Come on, just follow me, teammate. You keep getting punched. Go. Come on, get in there. Aw, come on. Yeah, this control scheme is so weird. All right, come on, where are all my teammates? Yeah, you come so I can go away, defender. No, crap. No. I want to score a basket. Give me the ball. No. Give me the ball. No, I tried to pass it. No, why is that guy out of bounds over there? What is going on? This is frustratingly fun, but not fun in a way that I really want to keep it. I'm kind of torn about this one. Like, this game is so bad, but it's also like I really want to try to get better at it. No. Oh, gosh, I was so close. Get off me. Oh gosh, how do you aim it to shoot it properly? Get off me. Come on, score it. Oh, I shot a 3-pointer. Okay, at least I can say that. Oh, before the quarter ended too, I at least scored a basket. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I just threw it right back out, bruh. I gotta learn what all these power-ups are. I might keep this one just because this is so stupid, but it's so fun too. Oh my gosh. Halftime. Okay. Oh my gosh. Get off me. Oh man, I got hit by that. Sit down, sucker. Give me the ball. I don't know. Where was the ball? Gosh. Oh, nice. Oh, give it to him. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Oh, I got hit with a bomb or something, right? Oh, I scored. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna keep this because I want to get better at this. This is so stupid, but kind of fun. Bill Lambier's combat basketball or future basketball. This is crazy and nuts at the same time. Gosh. Oh gosh, I missed that. I wonder if there's a way to aim your shots. No, get off me. No, where's the ball at? This overhead view sucks. Oh my gosh. I'm having a blast with this though, even though it's so stupid. Bill Lambier's combat basketball. I'm gonna keep this one and try to see if I get better at it. All right, so now we're gonna go with the right stack. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that game out in case the stack tumbled over and I didn't know which game was still on top. So game number 4 is here. I'm starting to sweat. Golly, I just looked down, but I didn't look at the cartridge top of it, so I don't know what game it is. You guys now know, and I can't really tell. It is Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run. Okay, I've heard of this game before. I played it a little bit as a kid. I didn't get more into baseball games. Like I had a cousin, one of my cousins, I think, on the Super Nintendo. So I played it a little bit with him, but I didn't fully get into baseball games until World Series Baseball when I played that on my Sega Genesis. So Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run, the first game in this box that I've actually heard of. Oh wait, I've heard of the Jungle Book, but I didn't know there was a game of it. Anyways, so I'm excited to play this. I love MLB The Show, so I don't know how well this game is going to stack up compared to modern baseball games. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but Ken Griffey Jr. was one of my favorite baseball players growing up. It was him and Kenny Lofton. Like I loved both of them. I like Kenny Lofton a little bit better as far as like I felt the way I played baseball was more like Kenny Lofton. I wasn't a power hitter. You know, I could hit base hits. I was fast. I had a good glove. I mean, Griffey had a lot of those things as well, but Griffey was definitely my number 2. Like my number in baseball was always 7, like Kenny Lofton and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited to play this. So let's pop it in and see if this is a game that we're gonna keep. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run is a baseball video game developed by Rare. Oh, I didn't know Rare made these games for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System that is named after the baseball player Ken Griffey Jr. It is the follow-up to Nintendo's previous baseball game, Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball. 2 years later, after this game was released, Nintendo released another game featuring Griffey, Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr. for the Nintendo 64. The game's title is derived from the final play of the 1995 American League Division Series featuring the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. On a play that is sometimes credited with saving baseball in Seattle, Griffey scored the game's winning run all the way from first base on a close play in the bottom of the 11th inning. Due to the lack of a Major League Baseball Players Association license, Griffey is the only player in the game to use his actual name. Oh, that kind of stinks about some of these old baseball games. It's kind of hard going back to some of these old baseball games too after playing, you know, modern MLB The Show. I used to love like World Series Baseball on the Sega Genesis back in the day. I played that a lot, but you know, as video games got better, again, some of these sports games did not age very well, and it's hard to go back and play them. Like I remember getting Mike Piazza's Strike Zone for the Nintendo 64, and I absolutely hated that game. But Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run was well received by critics, so I was looking forward to playing this one. I played a little bit of the first game, the Presents Major League Baseball, back in the day. I don't remember it really well. I've never played Winning Run, and so I'm excited to, you know, get the opportunity to do so. And I'm probably going to keep this one just for the fact that Ken Griffey Jr. was one of my favorite baseball players, or is one of my favorite baseball players of all time. But I mean, if the gameplay really sucks, I don't know if it's a little too challenging, because like I have my modern day MLB The Shows to keep me happy baseball wise, but we shall see. I'm trying to see if Rare made all 3 of these games. No, actually, the first game was developed by Software Creations. So Rare only made this one, only developed this one. What about the third one? No, the third one was developed by Angel Studios. So a different studio developed each one of these Ken Griffey Jr. baseball games. But I like the fact that Rare made this one. It's kind of crazy because the graphics of this game look better than the Mike Piazza Strike Zone game. Yeah, it's not too terrible. At least I can kind of see what's going on, see balls and strikes for the most part. That Mike Piazza Strike Zone was just, man, Nintendo 64 graphics have not aged well. It's crazy that 16-bit graphics are better than 64. Fielding's going to be tough. Wow, that base runner's so fast. Okay, the buttons, X, Y, A, and B kind of correspond with the base, so that's cool. Oh, okay. It seems like I can throw faster if I hold down on the D-pad. Oh, I don't know what I did. Oh, he flew it right to me. Nice. I hate the camera angles in these old games on fly balls. Okay, how did I make it go fast that time? Oh, I tried holding down B. That didn't work. Oh, gosh. Moved the wrong way. Go get the ball. Somebody get the ball. All right, they scored. Crap. Yeah, fielding in these old games, man, it's totally different. Definitely takes some getting used to. Oh, my gosh. They're crushing me. I keep throwing it like right down the plate. Right down the middle. Oh, I can look at the runners with the R and L buttons. That's kind of cool. Controls for this game is actually pretty impressive. Oh gosh, I suck. Oh, I didn't mean to throw it to first. What the crap happened? Yeah, fielding and pitching is definitely gonna take some getting used to. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me try this real quick. I'm gonna try playing around with the D-pad. Okay, that made it go really wide right there. What about up on the D-pad? Okay, up made it go faster. Let me see if that'll happen again. I'm experimenting here. Man, I keep hitting some good base hits. Golly. Maybe the bases don't correspond with X, Y, A, and B. So I just threw it home after hitting X right there. Okay, I think I figured out how to pitch it faster. Did he just hit a home run? Oh my gosh. I'm sucking it up. If you want to see me actually do decently in a baseball game, check out my MLB The Show playthroughs. I did one for 22 and a playthrough for 23 that I'm currently still in, even though 24 is about to come out. Okay, what happens if I hit right on the D-pad? Okay, that still throws fast too. Okay, but down doesn't. Oh wait, down did too. I don't know, that's weird. Oh my gosh. I keep hitting base hits, bro. This ain't even cool. Okay, I think I gotta hit the D-pad to determine which base I throw to. The pitch. Did he just lay down a bunt? Yeah, I hit right on the D-pad and it threw it to first there. Okay. All right, we got 2 outs. I'm trying to hit again one more time before I end this playthrough. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I hit up on the D-pad and it threw the second. Okay, very intuitive controls. Makes sense. Get him, last out. Thank you. Finally. All right, let's hit again, and then we'll end this. This is kind of cool though for an old baseball game. Definitely a lot better than Mike Piazza's Strike Zone, which is saying a whole lot since that game came out later. Just the Nintendo 64 graphics are so dingy. It's like hard to tell what's going on. They jammed me on that one. You're out. I wonder if you can change the players' names in this game. Like actually create like the actual rosters from back then. That'll be cool if you can edit the players. I'll have to explore some more in the menus. Oh my gosh, that was not 75 miles an hour. That looked like that was 90 something. What the crap? Out in front of it. Story of my life in MLB The Show as well. But yeah, King Griffey Jr.'s winning run. This is cool. I'm going to keep this because I am enjoying it. So far, 4 games in my box I've kept. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Yeah, so he threw different pitches. I got to figure out how to do that. Hold on, I want to play defense one more time. Trying to figure out, like, maybe the D-pad controls what type of pitch. So I'm going to hit up on the D-pad before I pitch. Okay, so that seemed to be my slow pitch. Okay. What if I have to hold it down? So I tap right. Okay, that just moves me. Yeah, I tap down. Let's see what he throws. Okay, he throws that. Let's see if I hold it down. Hold down up. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Yeah, I can't tell how to throw different pitches. It's hard to, on fly balls in the outfield, to tell where your guy is, to try to get there. The ball travels faster than your player can. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the fly balls are. I don't know who I'm controlling. Like when it's in the gap like that, am I controlling the center fielder or the right fielder? Like, what the heck? Oh, double him. Oh, I couldn't double him up. I didn't throw it. I hit the wrong button. All right, so King Griffey Jr.'s winning run. Like I said, I'm going to keep it, not only because it's King Griffey Jr.'s name, but it's actually a pretty fun game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of it, even though I suck at it. All right, cue the sad music. It's sad time because this is the last game in my box. This is the time of the video where I get sad because I got to wait. Well, at this point, I got to wait like about a month still because it's 10 days into the month. I usually get my box around day 3 or day 4 of the month. So I got to wait a whole nother month before I receive my next box, which I got to update after I finish this unboxing part. But I'm going to update my Super Nintendo games and then change my console to Sega Genesis. I want some Genesis games next month. But our final game here is Super Scope 6, which is a game I cannot play because I don't own that stupid bazooka. Now, I did play this game as a child. I think this was the only game that you could use that Super Scope for. I think there was a few others, of course, but there wasn't a whole lot of games. That's the thing that Nintendo does. They create all these gimmicks like the Virtual Boy and stuff like that, and then people don't want to make games for them, and so they barely have any games that you can use the items that they made for it. Like the light gun, I think there's only like 3 light gun games on the NES, which the light gun was a really cool, you know, accessory that I use more so as a toy. But the Super Scope as well. One of my friends actually had a Super Nintendo, and so when I went over his house, we would use the Super Scope as like a gun, like, you know, us running around and playing with each other. So the footage you're probably going to see for this one is going to come from YouTube, of course. And I know for a fact already, I can tell you I'm not keeping this game because I don't have a Super Scope and I don't necessarily care for it. I did play this game as a child. I thought it was okay. It was kind of cool for its time, especially using that bazooka type weapon. But I don't own one. I don't care to own a Super Scope, and so I'm gonna probably not keep this one. But I want to give you guys some gameplay footage in case you guys are interested in it and you want to go out and try to buy the Super Scope and find a copy of this game. Let's check it out. Super Scope 6, known as Nintendo Scope 6 in Europe and Australia, is a shooter video game developed by Nintendo and Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The game was bundled with the Super Scope, which is like this bazooka type light gun, for the Super NES. As the name suggests, the cartridge contains 6 games that require the Super Scope to play, which is why I cannot keep this game because I don't have a Super Scope. It also does not work on my Hyperkin Retron 3, which I tried. I mean, I hope to get a Super Nintendo. I have the classic mini, but I hope to get an actual Super Nintendo console in the future. I almost said near future, but I don't know when I'll be able to get one. But I just don't see me keeping this game. I played it a little bit as a kid, and I didn't really care for it that much. The Super Scope was really cool. A friend of mine had it, or it might have been one of my cousins. I can't remember, but we would play just like with the Zapper, the original light gun for the NES. We would play with it as toys, and it was really cool walking around with like a bazooka toy. So I'm giving you guys some gameplay footage from YouTube. I may not show you all 6 of the games. I'll probably show you 2 or 3, but I wanted to give you a kind of a variety of stuff that you can do with this game and the Super Scope. Even though I've played this as a kid, like seeing some of this stuff, I don't remember it at all. That's how little I played this game. So this is Blasters A. Let's see if I can show you a few more of the other games. All right, so this game right here is called Blasters B. It's more like Sega's Columns. I've never heard of Sega's Columns before, but it seems like kind of a Tetris style game as well. So it seems like you can shoot the blocks and like flip them to a different color. Seems like the jellies inside of the blocks are alive. And so the objective is to arrange the blocks in rows, columns, or diagonal lines of the same color. I don't know how many in a row you have to get, but you shoot the fallen blocks to make the color change. And blocks are dropped in random locations. So it seems like you just need to get 3 in a row. Let's see when that one lands right here. Yeah, you got to get 3 in a row or more. I do like in this game how you got to shoot the blocks to kind of manipulate them to, you know, match the colors and change the colors and stuff. That's really cool. Kind of reminds me of Hogan's Alley when you're doing the trick shot. How you got to shoot the items to kind of make them go places you want them to go. That's a really cool use of a light gun. So, I mean, you can see the Super Scope has some, you know, pretty neat little mini games. That's what I call them, that you can, you know, enjoy if you own one. But, you know, of course, light guns don't really work on non-CRT TVs. And so with modern TVs, it's just like there's no point in owning any light gun stuff. I do own a zapper style light gun, but I never use it. We have one CRTV in the house, and my wife was thinking about getting rid of it. And I was like, no, keep it, please, because I may need it one day in case I do decide to play some light gun games. I mean, I do have the original Duck Hunt on my shelf behind me, and one day I might want to pop that in, even though I don't really foresee myself playing that game again. But you never know. Might wake up one day and I might be in the mood for some Duck Hunt. I mean, that game was so much fun when I was a kid. All right, let's take a look at one more game at least, so you guys can see, like I said, a variety. I mean, we've seen two games that are kind of similar to each other, but they're still different. Let me see if I can find that, see if they play the Intercept game on here. I think that one has like an appearance from Mario on it, so let's see if I can find that. All right, before I try to show you Intercept, so I'm going to show you 4 games, if I can find Intercept on here. I wanted to show you the Mole Patrol game. This one's kind of like Whack-A-Mole. And so I think this was probably the one that I played the most. I had a lot of fun with it because I love Whack-A-Mole in an arcade. So you got to shoot them as they pop up out of the hole. Yeah, this one I do remember as being really fun. I like the little noises they make. Wah! Wah, wah. You have a certain amount of time to shoot the number of hearts there that represents a mole. So you shoot that amount within the time limit, you move on to the next level. And I think if I remember correctly, there's a certain color of mole that doesn't count. Like if you shoot it. Okay, so it seems like the blue ones count. It might be these pink ones. Yeah, because they're not shooting the pink ones. Okay. So yeah, you got to shoot the purple. Oh, it tells you. Yeah, you see the purple icon down in the lower left. So that's the ones you got to shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I remember correctly to a certain extent. And the time goes faster as you get deeper into the game. Which I don't know why they just didn't give you like less time. But whatever. All right, let's see if I can find Intercept really quickly. Enough of Mole Patrol. All right, here's Intercept. We're going to watch it and see. Hopefully we can see Mario flying by. And I think Lemmy Koopa makes an appearance as well when Mario appears. But I think like it doesn't happen every time. And I think it's not a particular level that he appears in. So I might be watching this for a minute to see. Yeah, so I forgot to mention too that when you first get into the game, it's divided into 2 options. Each option has 3 mini games. So there's the Blasters option, which you saw the 3 games from that, the 2 Blasters and the Mole Patrol. And then there's Laser Blazer. And Laser Blazer typically has like these type of games, like more flying, you know, airplane-y rockets type games where you got to shoot like missiles and enemy ships and stuff like that. So it's more like combat oriented, whereas the Blasters was more like mini games. All right, come on, show Mario. I want you guys to see that before we end this playthrough. So in truth, like if I had the capabilities, like if I had the Super Scope, my wife wasn't planning on getting rid of the CRT TV, and I played the CRT TV more so, and I own the actual Super Nintendo, I might keep Super Scope 6. I'm still kind of on the fence about it now, but I don't know if I want to go out and find a Super Scope 6. I wonder how much they cost, or a Super Scope. I said a Super Scope 6. That's the name of the game. Yeah, like they're going for like anywhere between $75 to a $219 used. Like, what the crap? But this game's not worth a whole lot. So if I ever decide to do that, I may get it back in the future. All right, I'm gonna see if I can like skip ahead a little bit and see if I can find if Mario flies across the screen. All right, here we go. Luckily, somebody in the comments put a timestamp. Thank you to that person that did it. So yeah, here he is. Yeah. And then I think you get a bonus if you shoot Lemmy. But yeah, that was Mario appearance. So anyways, this was Super Scope 6. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep it. If I do decide to get a Super Scope in the future, I can buy this game back pretty easily. It's not worth a whole lot of money. So, but yeah, I wanted you guys to see some gameplay footage and see how it was a pretty cool concept. They didn't make a whole lot of games that the Super Scope could be used for. That's just Nintendo's gimmicks, man. Like, they create these cool things like the Zapper, the Super Scope, and then nobody, like third-party developers don't want to make games for those devices. And B, Nintendo don't really focus a whole lot of effort on those devices anyways. Like, I think there's like 8 or 9, maybe 10 games total. I do remember a Terminator 2 game that you could use the Super Scope for, but yeah, that's like it. Like, you can't use them for a whole lot of games. They did include this little game though, so that was really cool, with some cool mini games and stuff. But yeah, Super Scope 6, not gonna keep it, but it was cool. All right, so like always at the end of an unboxing video, I visit pricecharting.com to check out the value of the games that I received to see if I'm undervalued or overvalued. And as excited as I was for this box because it was an all SNES box, I might go with Super Nintendo games again next month because I'm kind of disappointed. I am way, okay, I don't want to say way, but I am very undervalued for this box, which is kind of sad because I've never been this far below what I pay each month. So I confirmed I do pay $44.99 per month for my 5-up box. The total value of my box for this month was $35.34. So I'm like, what, $9 roughly undervalued for this box, and that's the most it's ever been. Like, I think I've been, you know, maybe $1 or $2, maybe $3 at most undervalued, but almost $9. Like, that kind of stinks because, well, I think there's been a couple of times I've been overvalued, like beyond $9. So again, I do feel like it works itself out. But yeah, this one kind of hurt a little bit. This was kind of an ouch, and I don't even know if I enjoyed any of the games that were in my box. I know I didn't enjoy Super Scope 6, and I'm gonna get rid of it. But I was hoping that one of those was kind of like a little, you know, hidden gem that was worth a good bit, that could take me over value. But sadly, most of them were, you know, worth under 10 bucks, except for Power Moves. Power Moves is worth $11.02. Kind of hope I like that game so I can add a, you know, a good game to my collection that's, you know, worth quite a bit. But I don't know, you guys will know by now if I did like it and if I plan to keep it. I do know that Super Scope 6 is going bye-bye, but I don't know about the other 4 games. So a little disappointing this month. I hate that, especially since I've been wanting some Super Nintendo games, but we might try again next month, or I might do a Sega Genesis Super Nintendo split, and the following month do a full Sega Genesis box. I'm gonna do a full Sega Genesis box if I decide to do the split. But usually if I do the split, I kind of know what's gonna happen. It seems like they don't really want to give. My mic is kind of in the shot there. I don't know how long that's been in the shot, but whatever. I think I bumped it after I went to pricecharting.com. But I think if I do a split, what they're gonna do is give me 2 SNES games, and I'm really wanting those, and give me 3 Sega Genesis, which, I mean, I want Sega Genesis games because I did miss out on quite a bit as a kid, but I played a good bit of them because I owned the console and I rented some of the games, whereas Super Nintendo I didn't. So that's my only fear about doing a split box. So I might do for April another Super Nintendo box, and then maybe in May do a Sega Genesis and go from there, because I want to try to see if I can get, you know, 5 more games, and maybe even if they give me a 1-up box. They seem to give me a 1-up card if I do multiple consoles in a box. From at least a couple of months now, they have not given me a 1-up card whenever I do a completely, you know, 1 console box. So I don't know. I'm trying to, you know, understand the ins and outs of, you know, their process for, you know, stuff that they do, since I've been, you know, having this service over a year, and I still love it. I still enjoy it. You know, there have been a few, you know, kind of disappointing boxes like this one that I've received from them, but it's not enough to make me give up on the service. Like, I still enjoy the mystery. I still enjoy receiving games, you know, because I don't have to go anywhere. I'm paying $40-something a month. I get, you know, 5 games that for the most part equal $40-something a month and over. And if I get some games I don't like, I can sell them on eBay. I can take them to a local game store, trade them in for some games that I do like. So I've been building my catalog of games behind me, my collection, by doing stuff like that. Like I got a couple of games, you know, behind me that I got to take in to trade in, which I'm going to try to do that this week since I'm on spring break. So it's still an awesome service. I still enjoy it. I feel the positives outweigh some of the negatives. I love the free goodies that they send me. So yeah, I still fully endorse Video Games Monthly, and they're not paying me for it. Anyways, hit that like button if you like this video. More unboxing videos coming from me in the near future, so be on the lookout for those. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna choose for next month's box, but you'll find out, I guess, when it comes to April, and I make the April video. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the games that I received. Have you played any of these games before? Were you excited when I revealed a certain game? Drop me a comment below. Let me know. If you're new around here, check out all of my content. In addition to unboxing videos of Video Games Monthly content, I do gaming Let's Plays on my channel. I do gaming shorts on my channel. I do trailer reactions of video game trailers on my channel. I do some other types of videos involving video games, and I'm trying to, you know, do some more videos that aren't Let's Plays. I'm trying to move my Let's Plays more so for live streams if I can ever find a time to stream more. But I'm still gonna be doing Let's Plays on my channel from time to time. That's what my channel was built on. That's the foundation. But I'm trying to branch out because I've seen, you know, some other YouTubers grow a lot quicker when they do other types of gaming videos, where they talk about some of their favorite things, when they talk about certain games that are very popular with people and kind of put their own spin on it. You know, they do review videos and stuff like that. Like, shout out to my buddy Backlog Baldie. I love his stuff, but he hit 1,500 subscribers. Like, that's awesome. Like, I have 1,500 subscribers myself, so he's about to pass me. And I've been on YouTube, I think maybe 2 years longer than he has. Yeah, he just this was just his first year, and I'm about to hit my 3rd year on YouTube. Oh no, my 3rd year celebration will be in March next month. I would have been on YouTube for 3 years, so I've been on YouTube 2 more years longer, and he's already hit 1,500 subscribers. He does review videos of video games. He talks about his favorite games. He talks about, you know, all kind of cool stuff. Like, he doesn't do Let's Plays on his channel. His voice is very soothing. I enjoy his content. Like, you know, I have a lot of buddies that I support, and I genuinely try to support them. You know, I find videos on their channel that interest me. I don't watch everything, obviously, because I just A, don't have the time, and B, you know, some of the stuff I'm not interested in. But Backlog Baldie is one of the few, like, I'm interested in all of his videos. Like, he does some videos about like Dark Souls and stuff like that, and I'm not into those games, but I'll still watch his videos because that's how entertaining that they are. So I highly recommend that you check out Backlog Baldie's channel. I'll put a link in the description below to his channel so you can check it out. And like, I don't care if he surpassed me. Like, you know, that is awesome. This is what it's all about, you know, watching your buddies achieve success, because I enjoy, you know, when I'm achieving some success, you know, them rooting for me and cheering for me. And I'm going to always cheer for my buddies on YouTube, no matter how many subscribers they got. You know, if I get to the point where I'm supporting you, I got you. It may not seem like at times that I'm supporting you as much as I would like, because I'm busy. You know, I'm a teacher. That keeps you busy enough right there. And then I also coach year round. That keeps you busy. And I'm trying to make my own YouTube videos. I'm trying to grow my own channel. But I try to offer support as much as I can to my homies that I've made along the way on this almost 3 year journey. I've been having a blast with it. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I was trying to make other videos starting this year to try to help grow my channel and to bring in some other, you know, people that wasn't previously subscribed to my channel. My dog's starting to bark now. I think she's up from her nap. Her and my wife were both taking a nap, so I need to wrap this up really soon before you start hearing her barks in the background. But like, you know, I don't even know where I've been going with all this stuff. I'm all over the place today. It's been a while since I've been behind the camera, so or not. See, look at me. It's been a while since I've been on camera, because I haven't really been recording stuff lately. And if you listened to the story earlier, then you know. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm all over the place. I'm gonna drop my social media sites on the screen right now below, so you can check out all of my social media sites if you're interested in any of them. I'm on a bunch of different stuff, and I post content that you may or may not see in my videos. My wife and I have a YouTube channel together called Team Rixie, where we do taste test videos and vacation videos. So check out that channel, see a different side of your boy Azkhalon, and maybe subscribe to that one as well. Our Instagram page is team_Rixie. We post taste test videos. I have merch, azkhalonmerch.com. So if you're interested in supporting my channel by buying a t-shirt or a hoodie or a mug, coffee mug, go to azkhalonmerch.com. Check out the merch that I have. Maybe make a purchase. And if you don't enjoy like t-shirts and hoodies. I mean, who doesn't? But if you don't enjoy stuff like that and you're wanting to, like you're really dying to support my channel financially, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Azkhalon. For as low as $1 per month, I offer some pretty cool perks for my patrons. So I think they're called patrons. I always want to call them Patreons. So I offer a lot of perks, so check that out. Azkhalon, I said Azkhalon merch. Oh my gosh, this video ending is awful. Patreon.com/Azkhalon. All right, I will see you guys in another video, whatever video that may be. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You could have been anywhere opening up your own VGM box, but you chose to spend some time with your boy Azkhalon, and I greatly appreciate it. Y'all take care. Peace.